Thank you, folks. That was a run of songs, wasn't it? I like that. We're going to take you now all the way back to 1969. When Gordon was putting together started out to be called the Sundown Young Stranger album. And there was an event happened that I want to take you back to. Remember the Johnny Cash show? Johnny Cash had a weekly musical variety show, I guess you'd call it. It was a Johnny Cash special every week. And Johnny and the TV crew decided to rent the now dormant Ryman Auditorium, which had been a Pentecostal church in the 1800s and then became the Grand Ole Opry. And then the Opry moved on to the new Grand Ole Opry up in the northeast side of town there, the new complex that they built with the new theater and everything. But so that at that time, that original Ryman Auditorium went dormant. And Johnny Cash got the idea, we're going to do a TV show there. And they got a bunch of people together, they got the crews in, and they had the first one, the guest artist, the main one was Bob Dylan on that show, of the first Johnny Cash show. The second week, the special guest artist was Gordon Lightfoot. And Gordon and Red at that time and I flew down to Nashville, and we had 2 or 3 days of rehearsals, putting our segments together, and everybody at the show stayed at a Holiday Inn on the James Robertson Parkway, just on the north side of downtown there. Well, a couple of enterprising young guys who were also songwriters got the idea. There's going to be a lot of music people coming through here, and maybe if we could somehow get our songs to them, we might be able to get somewhere. So those 2 young guys were Kris Kristofferson and Mickey Newberry. They didn't have 2 cents to rub together, but they scraped together the money to rent a room during the taping sessions. So they would sit a case of beer in the doorway with the door open, down at the end of the hall where their room was, and they'd start picking and singing. And people would just start drifting in. Well, that night Red went down there. Red came running back upstairs, got me and Gord. He said, you guys gotta come and hear this. And make a long story short, that's where Gord learned Me and Bobby McGee, which went on the Sit Down Young Stranger album. And the song by that name, it later went on to be called the If You Could Read My Mind album, of course. But we'd like to do Sit Down Young Stranger for you now.